Hello and welcome everyone on this official platform of Legacy IAS Academy. So today in this session we are going to analyze the ceasefire which was brokered by Donald Trump in India's Operation Sindoor. As you can see here, the title Trump's Secret Empire. Ji haan, Operation Sindoor. Did Trump really broker ceasefire or something much more brewing? So, first of all, let's try to understand what was the hidden reason. So, on May 10th, the world thought a nuclear flashpoint had been averted. India, Pakistan, two nations on the brink, stepped back. And who took the credit? Donald Trump. But was it really about peace? क्या वो सही में पीस के लिए था? Or it is about power? So we are about to uncover one of the boldest geopolitical power plays unfolding right before our eyes, a silent shift in global influence that goes far beyond ceasefires as well as diplomatic tweets. Because what if I told you that India-Pakistan ceasefire was just a trailer? The real movie is about AI. Ji haan, the real movie is about AI. The real movie is about crypto. The real movie is about real estate and a brand new deep state, which is being built brick by brick by Trump 2.0. जी हाँ, ये जो tenure है, that is called as Trump 2.0, that we need to understand. And Trump is a businessman. So in this video, we decode why Trump keep boasting about the brokering peace even when India denies it. जबकि इंडिया ने डिनाई कर दिया था, फिर भी ट्रम्प बोल रहा है कि हमने सीज फायर कराया. How a shady crypto deal between Pakistan and a fund tied to Trump's family is turning a failed state into a digital colony. Why Trump is no longer just interested in winning the wars, but in monetizing peace. अब यूएस का एम वॉर को फंड करना नहीं है, बल्कि पीस को मोनेटाइज करना हो गया है. तो ये एक नई पॉलिसी आ गई है डोनाल्ड ट्रंप के टाइम में यूएस की. ओके, and how Gaza, Ukraine, and even the AI race are just pieces in grander economic empire which is being built on ruble code and influence. So this is not just international politics. This is geopolitical venture capitalism. Ji haan, this is a kind of new form of capitalism, and it is happening right now. And this is happening right now. So, first of all, hit subscribe and buckle up, because what you are about to hear will change the way you see war, peace, power forever. So, what is the scenario on 10th of May? Ji haan, on 10th May 2025. So on 10th May 2025, Pakistan was getting decimated, and Trump posted that he brokered a ceasefire between India and Pakistan. Okay, अब अगर हम थोड़ा सा 2 दिन पीछे जाएं 10 मई के, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स वाइस प्रेसिडेंट जेडी वैंस, he said on 8 to 9th May 2025 that US had nothing to do with India-Pakistan conflict. And जब ट्रंप का ये इंटरव्यू आया that we have brokered a ceasefire between India and Pakistan, India has officially denied that any third party intervention in this ceasefire, कि किसी का भी intervention नहीं है, no third party intervention was involved in ending the hostilities between India-Pakistan. This was said by Jaishankar. But Trump has time and again spoke about its latest being in US court. Do you know why? Trump is creating a new alternative deep state. जी हाँ, Trump जो है वो एक नया डीप स्टेट बना रहे हैं और अ न्यू लॉबी, दैट न्यू लॉबी विच इज यूजिंग एआई, क्रिप्टो एंड रियल स्टेट। ट्रेडिशनली यूएस की कौन सी लॉबी थी जो स्ट्रॉन्ग थी? डिफेंस एंड हेल्थ केयर। नाउ ट्रंप इज क्रिएटिंग द ऑल्टरनेटिव डीप स्टेट दैट इज रिलेटेड टू crypto, AI as well as real estate, and traditionally it was defense and healthcare. Okay, now I will tell you, now try to understand crypto. अब crypto से related अगर हम बात करें, now as you can see here on the screen, Pakistan has signed a deal with World Liberty Financial, ये एक organization है. So Pakistan has signed a deal with World Liberty Financial Crypto Fund, which is owned 60% by Trump family. उसको ओन कौन करता है? 60% it is owned by Trump's family. और ये डील कब हुई थी? This deal happened on 28th April. जी हाँ, this happened on 28th April, and in true sense World Liberty Financial will have Pakistan's physical assets tokenized and listed in the name of financial modernization. Now Pakistan can keep renting, selling them to get money whenever they need it. Now to believe what I am saying, you must have heard tough conditions. आपने ये सुना भी होगा, tough conditions put by IMF on Pakistan's loan. Now अब जो IMF ने tough conditions लगाई है पाकिस्तान के लोन पर, so do you think that did that happen out of nowhere? So Trump administration is tightening the noose on Pakistan from one side so that they will use World Liberty Financial crypto route to get the money in exchange of rare earth minerals and what not. Okay, so Trump क्या कर रहे हैं? Trump is experimenting with the crypto thing. Trump experiment कर रहे हैं crypto की चीजों से, and what could be better test or you can say what could be better test subject than a failed state. अब इस टेस्ट को जो करना है तो आप फेल्ड स्टेट पे करो, और पाकिस्तान से अच्छा फेल्ड स्टेट कोई हो ही नहीं सकता. क्लियर? ये बात हो गई क्रिप्टो की. अब हम बात करेंगे एआई की. जी हां, सऊदी अरब, Saudi Arabia as well as other Arab countries, they have oil to sell, but there is a limit. So Trump has offered them investing billions of dollars in AI companies. उनके पास ऑयल है सेल करने के लिए, but there is a limit. So Trump ने क्या किया? Trump has offered them investing billions of dollars in AI companies. Now you must have seen a company Nvidia, OpenAI and other AI company CEOs also. Now AI companies in US, especially remember this thing, AI company in US, they are experimenting and competing with Chinese primarily, and cost in US is much more than the cost of China. So US economy is going through a slowdown, and Trump has chosen a new group of companies which will eventually become big in future, okay, as favored business. Now, so as Trump is favoring their business to get the Gulf investment as well as business opportunity. Now in this way they will remain loyal to this administration. अब वो AI companies, crypto companies किसके loyal हो जाएंगे? ट्रंप एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के लिए. तो ये अब ट्रंप एक नया डीप स्टेट बना रहे हैं. कहां पर? यूएस में. तीसरी चीज की अगर हम बात करें, रियल स्टेट. जी हां, रियल स्टेट, थर्ड सेक्टर, रियल स्टेट. नाउ अब कुछ क्वेश्चंस मैं आपसे पूछूंगा. डिड यू सी ट्रंप मीटिंग सीरियन ISIS सपोर्टेड प्रेसिडेंट एट कतर? Have you heard Trump's plan to relocate the millions of people from Gaza to Palestine and rebuild Gaza? Have you seen him brokering ceasefire in Russia, Ukraine? So what changed in US approach of funding wars to stopping wars? एकदम से यूएस कैसे चेंज हो गया? जो यूएस वॉर को फंड करता था, अब वही यूएस वॉर को रोक रहा है. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज द राइज ऑफ अ न्यू फाइनेंशियल लॉबी इन यूएस. नाउ डिफेंस कंपनीज विल नॉट अर्न फ्रॉम दीज वॉर्स, बट Which companies they are going to earn? Real estate, AI, and crypto. So all these three places that I have named, है ना, Gaza, Syria, है ना, then Saudi and all these, Russia, Ukraine जो हो गया, all these three places that I have named, they have suffered from destruction with huge opportunity of building infrastructure. चाहे वो गाजा हो, चाहे वो सीरिया हो, चाहे वो यूक्रेन हो, ये पूरी तरीके से डिस्ट्रॉय हो गए बिकॉज ऑफ वॉर. तो अब वहां पर रीबिल्ड करना है इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, तो रियल स्टेट सेक्टर. So instead of defense companies, real sector companies, they can earn billions of dollars. So Ukraine, Syria, Gaza, they are real state projects for Trump. Trump is not a leader, he is a businessman. Trump is not completing dumping defense companies, as defense companies have been primarily loyalist to the Republicans. But he is surely reducing their impact and creating a new setup in United States of America. Now, what about healthcare? क्योंकि एक ट्रेडिशनल वो भी था डिफेंस के साथ साथ हेल्थ केयर. सो व्हाट अबाउट हेल्थ केयर? Did you hear Trump talking about a very top businessman who used to pay $1,300 for fat shot, which was less than $50 in Europe? So have you heard about United Healthcare CEO facing lawsuit? No. Healthcare companies used to fund the Democrats heavily. Now it looks like they are going to be under the pressure for sure. Now, why Trump selling India-Pakistan ceasefire? अब Trump India-Pakistan ceasefire को क्यों सेल कर रहा है? Yeah. So Trump can use India-Pakistan ceasefire as an example when he wants to get this deal done with other such vulnerable nations like Pakistan. And he will say that I can protect you in case of aggression like I did for Pakistan. So he is going to set this example. Second is Trump's trade tantrums. They are under scrutiny to show the impact of his trade deals. He is marketing India-Pakistan situation. वो इंडिया पाकिस्तान की सिचुएशन को पूरी तरीके से मार्केटिंग के लिए यूज कर रहा है as success of his this trade tariff war. So that is why India has denied it officially in its statement, as well as Trump has also changed his statements time as well as again. So what is the conclusion here? सबसे पहले अगर हम इन सभी चीजों का एक क्रक्स निकालें तो वो क्या है? Trump push for the global ceasefire is more than a call for peace. It is a calculated strategy to redefine the power dynamics by integrating the emerging technologies as well as sectors. So by aligning foreign policy with the economic ventures in crypto, AI and real estate, he is constructing an alternative deep state that challenges traditional US power structure. And he is selling his trade tantrums as a successful diplomatic tool. So what can be these impact? अब इन सभी चीजों के impact क्या हो सकते हैं? So let me tell you, the impact of evolving the Trump's evolving geopolitical as well as economic strategy, which links with crypto, AI, as well as real estate, and also the ceasefire diplomacy. These impacts are multi-layered and potentially transformative. So the first possible impact could be reshaping of US global influence. जी हाँ, first, reshaping US global influence. Now how? समझना पड़ेगा. तो जो यूएस अपनी मिलिट्री की लॉबी को यूज करता था फॉर वॉर्स, नाउ ट्रम्प इज यूजिंग फॉर मार्केट. सो रीशेपिंग यूएस ग्लोबल इन्फ्लुएंस फ्रॉम मिलिट्री टू मार्केट. जी हाँ. What was US old model? US influence was traditionally exerted through defense aid, military bases, as well as war funding. Now, what is the new model? New model is Trump's approach redirects the influence through the economic tools like AI, crypto deals, investments, real estate reconstruction. So what will be the impact of this? अब इसका impact क्या होगा? US foreign policy could shift from military backed diplomacy to the venture backed diplomacy. Then second impact could be creation of an alternative deep state. Now creation of an alternative deep state. Now how? So let me tell you, traditionally power in Washington was controlled by the defense, healthcare as well as Wall Street lobbies. Now Trump is allegedly constructing a parallel influence network based on crypto ventures like World Liberty Financial Fund in Pakistan. Then AI firms funded by Gulf money, example Saudi sovereign wealth. Real estate firms set to rebuild war-torn zones like Gaza, Ukraine, as well as Syria. So what are the outcomes of these things? Now, let me tell you the outcomes, that this could fundamentally disrupt the existing US political business ecosystem. And it will also weaken the traditional Democrat aligned sectors like healthcare. Apart from this, third impact could be Pakistan as a case study. जी हाँ, now Pakistan as case study of digital colonialism. Now Pakistan can become a digital colony of US. जी हाँ. Now कैसे? Try to understand Pakistan's financial desperation amid through IMF conditions. It allows Trump-linked funds to tokenize its mineral wealth as well as physical asset. Now, what can be the outcomes? Pakistan may lose the sovereign control over key resources in exchange for short-term liquidity. And this could also set a dangerous precedent for other failing assets, turning them into the experimental economic zones. Okay, so these can be impact on Pakistan. Then redefinition of war economies. Now redefinition of war economies. Now how? So let me tell you, in Ukraine, Gaza, Syria, the new opportunity is not just in arms sale, but in massive real estate as well as infrastructure rebuilding. तो इसको हम बोल सकते हैं ट्रम्प स्टाइल डिप्लोमेसी. So Trump style diplomacy which sells ceasefire as investment opening rather than just humanitarian wins. So the outcome of this thing is post-conflict economies could be privatized reconstruction zones, which is led by US real estate players who are loyal to this new lobby, है ना, जो loyal रहेंगे ट्रम्प के लिए. Then decline of military industrial complex. Now, how decline of military industrial complex? So let's try to understand. Now, अब इससे जो military industrial dominance था वो decline कर जाएगा. कैसे? See, while Trump is not fully abandoning the defense companies, their monopoly over geopolitical profit is being diluted. Okay. Now, what could be the impact? So, major defense lobbies may see the decline in relevance, especially if wars are increasingly frozen or monetized differently. Then global financial architecture. Now global financial architecture. Now this global financial architecture could tilt toward crypto. Now how? See, tokenization of state assets under the financial modernization like in Pakistan. It might spread to Africa, Latin America as well as Central Asia. Now what could be the impact? So traditional banking like IMF, World Bank, they may face competition from the crypto-backed shadow. है ना? So crypto-backed, now these traditional banks like IMF, World Bank, they may face competition from the AI, from the crypto-backed shadow lending networks, which is tied to the political interest. Then another impact could be Gulf states. Now Gulf states, now try to understand. See, Gulf states as strategic investors, not just oil partners. So Trump's AI, है ना? So Trump की जो AI Gulf strategy है, that encourages oil-rich nations to diversify into the US-based tech ventures. Now, what can be the impact that this could reshape the Gulf influence in the West, as well as moving from the defense deals to the long-term technology sector ownership. Now, AI race becomes geopolitical. Now AI race becomes geopolitical. Now how AI race will become geopolitical? So let me tell you. By trying Arab capital to US AI firms, Trump is creating a tech bloc to counter China without using government funds. Now the outcome of this will be the AI arm race will no longer just be about innovation, but also about which countries control the corporate ecosystems. Then apart from this, trust deficit, another impact, trust deficit in diplomacy official diplomacy. Now India's denial of US mediation despite Trump's claiming the credit, which creates the confusion. Now what will be the impact of this? Now nations, they may struggle to differentiate between the real diplomacy as well as back channel business deal, especially in the crisis zones. Then the most important thing, and the last, or you can say uh, the most important impact here is rise of a new form of capitalism called as ceasefire capitalism. Rise of ceasefire capitalism. Now how ceasefire capitalism? See, peace becomes not a humanitarian effort but a profitable brand. Now Trump's use of India-Pakistan ceasefire as a marketing case study that could also lead to more conflict interventions, है ना? Now those more conflict interventions framed as business opportunities. Now peacekeeping are for profit. It is a it is a, you can say, new geopolitical norm. Okay, so overall, if you see this Trump strategy, this marks a paradigm shift. जी हाँ. Now this Trump strategy marks a paradigm shift from military industrial warfare to economic technological influence warfare. Now it could redefine how peace is brokered, है ना? How countries are rebuilt, political influence is bought, how global power is distributed. So this is not just about the diplomacy. It is a new empire in making, power not by tanks or treaties, but by token, algorithms and cranes. Okay, तो ये याद रखिएगा. So was India Pakistan ceasefire a moment of peace? क्या आपको लगता है? Or a soft launch for the Trump's new deep state? A bold, a ruthless, a tech-fueled shadow lobby where the crypto replaces the conditional aid, where AI becomes a new oil, war zones become the real estate gold mines, and traditional power centers like defense and healthcare are getting quietly sidelined. So this is not a story of a foreign policy. It is a strategic redesign of the global order, where Trump is less of a president and more of a businessman or deal maker in chief, pulling these strings from behind the scenes and repackaging trade wars as a peace talk, turning the crumbling states into the investment opportunities. Now the question now here is, will the world catch up to this silent shift before it's too late? Or will nations sleepwalk into a future where diplomacy is dictated not in, you can say, embassies, but in boardrooms of crypto funds as well as AI startups? So let us know in the comment section, is Trump outsmarting the old establishment or is he creating a more dangerous one? So like this video, share this video and subscribe our channel Legacy IAS Academy, because this story won't be told on your evening news. Thank you so much.